So I've been aware of Energy Toolbase for a decade plus, and my first wow was about how back in the early 2010s, hundreds of utility rate schedules were integrated into the tool, and it was a key proposal tool for many installers and developers to calculate their payback. And so since then, you guys added a control module as well as a monitoring module, and then there's on top of that, I guess the hardware control is coupled with Energy Toolbase Acumen EMS now. Is that how you guys
Yeah,
sell that and market that module?
right. So you're definitely using those like keywords that we talk about a lot: model,
Mhm.
control, and monitor. And so the control keyword is really tied to our Acumen EMS product,
Mhm.
that hardware product. And then because it's very hard to get insights into what the control system is doing, we also developed a monitor product. And that monitor product is essentially the front end. It's a web-based application where you can see what are your assets doing in real time. Are they performing based on the modeling that you did already? Are they providing economic benefits? Are there any hardware issues on the site that we can report up to you? So that monitoring tool is really the user interface also for our controls product.
Got it. Okay, so now let's dive into the Energy Two-Ways Acumen EMS, the energy management system, which you sell coupled with the hardware. What makes it unique, special, valuable to its users? And I'm assuming the users are mostly developers and installers, and in some cases, site owners as well.
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, so our primary customers are developers and installers, but we strive to make our user interface experience in the monitoring tool as simplified as possible so that those developers and installers can pass along access to the monitoring tool to the end customer as well.
Yeah.
So our Acumen EMS, there's really kind of two facets to that product that I think about and that I deal with on a daily basis. There's the hardware side and the software side. And so the hardware side is really about integrating with different vendors in the energy storage system space. So currently, if you're modeling in Energy Toolbase Developer, you'll see three brands that we're actually resellers of. That's Tesla, BYD, and Socomec. And we have hardware integrations with those vendors. We've also done about a couple dozen more integrations for different projects based on customer specifications and requirements. And so we're always updating our roster of energy storage systems that we can work with and bring our software solutions to those hardware solutions from our partners. I'll talk a little bit about the software solutions. I think this is also something where Energy Toolbase sets itself apart. The software that drives our controls is actually the same software that you get access to in ETB Developer. And so because of that, we have a really high amount of confidence that what we model, we can also deliver on in real life. And so what does that really mean? Well, our modeling, it does forecasting just like a real system does. So that when our system is operating in real time, it doesn't know the future, but it needs to make decisions right now about what to do with that battery. Do we charge it? Do we discharge it? Based on forecasts about the future. So we also brought that into our modeling tool. Our Acumen EMS also can co-optimize different value streams. And so whether you're talking about demand response, you're talking about demand charge management, talking about time of use arbitrage, or any combination of those things, our EMS can make economically the best decisions so that your asset is getting paid off as fast as possible.
Got it. And you guys also offer a performance guarantee wrapped around all this hardware, software solution as well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's definitely correct. So in my opinion, I think the whole idea of performance guarantees has been significantly discounted in the industry lately. I think people were excited about them originally, and then they sort of read the fine print and saw like, oh, if X, Y, or Z changes, like this is not relevant anymore. And so this guarantee doesn't have a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
One of the core values at Energy Toolbase is our transparency and our integrity in the industry. And so we want to take responsibility when our products don't deliver. And so what that means is we've sort of developed a way where we can let you rerun your performance guarantee based on your site's performance. So if you're dissatisfied with the asset's performance, come talk to our team and let's rerun that guarantee, and we'll guarantee you portions of the savings that we come out with out of that exercise. So I think that really helps assure customers that what we're modeling and how we're executing will be quite close to each other.
And to clarify, in that guarantee, you're obviously not guaranteeing the performance of a BYD or a Tesla battery itself, but the whole system, how your software optimizes the whole system and its charging times, discharging times, and basically making the right and smart decisions at the right times.
Yeah, absolutely. And those brands that we resell, they're top tier hardware vendors.
Sure.
Like I mentioned, we've worked with quite a few different ones, and we've had really good success with the reliability of those products. And so that's why we're happy to also provide our guarantee on the next layer, that software layer of optimization, making the best decisions for you.
And how do you handle the situations where the customer or the end user's load profile changes from one year to the other dramatically or somewhat?
Yeah, so in that case, we would just take kind of, let's say in 2023, the load profile was one shape, and in 2024, it's changed significantly. So we would obviously be modeling based on historical data. 2023, we'd get an idea of the savings and decide that the project was a good fit. So then we'd commission the project, and let's say the load has changed. Well, we can actually take that new load that we've worked our way through and put it into our technology and understand if everything was perfect, what should Acumen have done? And based on Acumen's ability to forecast the future, how well do we think it should have done? And that's how we'll establish that guarantee.
Got it.